Just fantastic. We talked about it before the game, it being the most important game that we've played as a club in our history, and just how much it would mean to us. Not just qualifying for Champions League, but moving on in this tournament. There's a trophy in this tournament. We're now in the semifinals, and we keep on going. And the players are superheroes. They're playing every 3 days. They're going through emotional roller coasters in different competitions, and all the credit goes to them. They've been absolutely fantastic, and we keep on going. Yeah, I think the biggest thing, to be honest, is we've had 3 games coming up to this where we've been very good, and we've tried to use that formula. We also knew our opponent a lot better than the first game. These games in CONCACAF are tricky. You can play an MLS team in a cup competition and a lot about them. Why? Because there's familiar players, familiar faces. It's a league you see a lot. But when it comes to playing in this competition, a lot of it is new. So having that first game, and of course we didn't have the result that we wanted down there, but we were sure we knew where we could go and be positive on the field, where we could find our opportunities, how we can create those opportunities. And I thought the guys were excellent at doing that. And we just needed to have a high energy level. We play fantastic football. There may be one game out of the 12 or 13 we've played at home, and I don't know exactly how many they are, where maybe we haven't been at our best. But we play fantastic football here. And that was the message. Go out there and play our football. Santos is a very good team. Probably the best one we've played in all these years, because they can do so many different things. But when you look at the game today, I thought the guys were fantastic. We're pressing well, we're trapping well, our possession was very good, our ball rotation was good, the chances we created, it was just a complete performance. Yeah, I think it's always important. We're playing in a competition that as a club you're relatively new to, and you have some players who have played CONCACAF games, whether it's in domestic leagues with national teams or in this competition. A guy like Omar Brownie. So I think that all adds to the dimensions of this team. And if we look over the 6 games we've played this year, we've had important players in each game, and in a lot of the games it's always somebody different. And I think that's the beauty of our team. I think that's what we have in this squad. That you'll have Chouanier as the guy who's your top guy against CD Foss, and then Omar Brown has put in a great performance tonight. Kyle Becker in between, Tristan Borges, Mo Babuli, and then it can go across the field. Kwame Wood, Daniel Crutzen was a rock. Garvin Matusala, who's come back from injury and has played 2 games now in a row. And what can I say about these guys? They keep on going. And like I just told them inside, the great part about this is we've just added 2 more games to our schedule. So we're thoroughly looking forward to it. Yeah, I think, for the first time in 3 years, I've shown a little bit more emotion after a game and celebrating with our fans. I'm not a guy who gets too excited. You've probably seen us win 2 North Star Shields. And I'm excited in the moment, but this one meant a lot. Continental football, it's special. We've got 2 trophies in the case, and of course we're going to go for a third. But there's something different about these games. There's something different about the challenge, the intensity, everything that goes into it. Also for us as a coaching staff, because everything is a little bit new. And then you look at it and you say, we're making one step each year. And last year hurt. Last year hurt a lot of guys in this room and everyone, because we were so close. And to come back in this next year and do it, it's absolutely fantastic, because this competition is a privilege. It comes with being the champion of the Canadian Premier League. It's not your right to compete in CONCACAF League, so you got to take your opportunities. And that's the one thing we talked about with these guys. And I don't know how big it is, but we'll know down the line in the future. But I think for a club and what we've accomplished, year after year, it just keeps on getting better. So I'm absolutely proud of my staff, the management, everyone down to every single player, because it's been a great ride, and we keep on going. Well, I think it's been a crazy 2 weeks. If you go back to Costa Rica, coming back, playing away in Halifax, coming back, playing Montreal and being fantastic in the Canadian Championship, and, just missing out on that on a small margin. This was something that we knew it was there. We knew it was difficult. We came into this game 3-1 down against a very good team, a class team that scores a lot of goals. You just look at their statistics from their domestic league, and they're averaging more than 2 goals per game. I mean, they scored 3 on the weekend in the last 20 minutes when they were down 2-0. So there's quality players across that field, and it's a tough opponent. So what we've done today is absolutely special. So last 2 weeks have worked out pretty well.